I'm going to teach y'all how to make these waist beads. Stick around.
Guys, welcome to my channel. So on this channel we'll be doing handmade items like waist beads, anklets, bracelets, all of the above. I like to just try different things. So yeah, today we're making some waist beads. Right now you see about 62 inches of 100% merc cotton thread. You can get this from Joann's. There you go. And I'm using a wide-eyed needle. I bent my needle like this, basically like this, just maneuvering it between my fingers, not pressing too hard, just kind of doing that, because when you put it inside of your wooden spinner, it's going to pick your beads up nicely. All of the beads that you see here today is from Joann's. So these are the Hildy and Joe. I'm sorry. Glass seed beads, the iridescent ones. And then the pink ones is from this beadsmith that I bought from Joann's. And it comes with a bunch of different type of beads. And it cost about $20, I think, or 20 something dollars, $20 and change. So you could buy this beadsmith from Joann's. Also saw it in Michael's for $25. Joann's had it for about, I think, $20 with the coupon. So it's good for beginners. You get all these beads at the top. You get some needles inside. I buy my needles separate from Amazon, but they come with some needles inside. So using this mix today. I already mixed it. And let's get started. So when you're doing your 100% merc cotton thread, you're going to like keep doubling it up until you get 6 strands. You could get a tape measure, which I don't have on hand, but measure out 62 inches. My tip for beginners is when you're starting out, use 72 inches of thread. If so that way if you make any mistakes and stuff like that, you could just cut a little bit off and don't have to worry about much. So yeah, I usually try to make my waist beads about 45 to 50 inches long. I don't know how my client's waist is gonna be, so I try to make sure it's a little extra. And then also I try to give a little extra so that way you can always make a bracelet or something. So all right, you got your thread 6 times doubled up, and then we're gonna open our needle, and then I usually do like this in my needle, and then slide it through, and that's it. That's how you get started. First things first, you want to get yourself one bead, okay, and then slide it down. Now we're using glass seed beads. Some of them usually get stuck, and that's common. Just have patience. So we're gonna make our anchor bead. Okay, you put it on your middle finger, pinch. The bottom's gonna come around. You're gonna put your finger through, grab it, and pull. Now you're not moving this finger. This finger stays there because you don't want the knot to be moving around. So again, we're gonna do, I do this 3 times, and that's your anchor bead. That's for the beads won't slide off the string. Then we're gonna make a slip knot. So we're gonna wrap around 2 fingers. This is the easiest way I could think of. Pinch. This is up, so you're gonna kind of twist. Put your finger through. Your loop is gonna look like that. And then pull down. All right. So if you didn't catch that, rewind it, slow motion it, do what you gotta do, boo, because practice makes perfect. And now we're gonna just get into the actual putting the beads on. So grab your, listen, before I get started, we're not all gonna have the bead spinner, and that's cool. Don't feel discouraged that you don't have everything right now. When I first started, this is what I used, okay? Regular container that you get from Walmart, Dollar General, whatever. What you're gonna do is the same thing. Feed your needle on and bring all your glass beads to the bottom and just scoop them. You're gonna scoop like this. This is your motion. Like you're skimming off fat off the top of something, you know, like that, okay? Then you see. Now, I'm not going to push mine on because this is not the colors that I'm using clearly, but you'll just slide it on and that's it. Continue that. Don't feel discouraged because you don't have your spinner yet. Sometimes things, you know, can be expensive. You ain't got it right now, but when you got it, get it, right? Period. So now that we went over, if you don't have a wooden spinner, which you can use, now with the wooden spinner, when you first get it, have patience with yourself. It took me a week to start getting the hang of it. So don't give up on yourself. I actually was preferring to do it manually because it was just so hard for me. So the curving of your needle is crucial when you're trying to get these beads on. So I always kind of do this every couple of spins just so it grab on. So here we go. All right, so you see how I'm holding the needle in a like J form, and it just picks right up. See? And then take your time. Usually with small glassy beads like this, it gets stuck over like a lump here between where the thread meets the needle. Okay, see how this one's kind of stuck? I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take the beads off. Excuse me. I'm gonna take the beads off because it's gonna break my needle. So when that happens, just take it off, start all over, and keep going. Well, since the beads are already mixed in, you don't have to worry about a design. It's a freestyle. However the beads get picked up, it's going to be however the design will look. So when I get a little further in, I'll come back and show you where we're at. So we are halfway through, and this is what it's looking like. Like I said, it's a random pattern, but this is how it's coming out. And we're just going to continue with the rest. When we get to the end, I'll be back. Okay? So I am currently on my bed. So excuse my little setup. I just want for you to see how the beads get onto the needle. I don't know if it's weird, but I find it therapeutic. I like the sound of the beads. So for me, it's calming. But yeah, what is it that made you get interested in wanting to do waist beads? For me personally, I just like that you can make literally any style and feel confident in whatever you wear, and I don't know, it just adds a little something to you as a person for me. And then just to symbolize is, you know, of each color is like empowering. You know, some people wear the green for fertility issues. You know, yellow is for joy and happiness. And like when I make my waist beads and when I wear my waist beads, I wear it and I make them with the intention of just what they represent, you know? Do things with a purpose. Because if you're not, what's the point of doing it, right? Do it with a purpose. Do it with the right intentions. You know, some people just don't have the funds, honestly. See how I'm pulling this down? The funds to buy beautiful, expensive jewelry. So why not make your own? Sure. With the money you sit there and spend outside, you can make yourself a waist bead, a necklace, a bracelet. That's all gonna match with your outfit tomorrow. Like, come on. It doesn't get any better than that, in my opinion. But even today, look, the waist beads match my nails. Oh, look at me, I'm fancy. But yeah, so we're almost at the end. So, little tips. If you have charms that you want to use, whenever you feel like you get to the point where you want the charm to be, simply just slide it on to your needle. But we'll do that in another video and I'll show you that. More to come will be how we'll add like a clasp and how to use the elastic waist beads, how to make those. So we're on a journey. I'm also gonna be uploading waist beads of the day. Basically, whichever waist bead design I'm working on that day is what you'll see. So I will definitely need some help naming some of these. Like this color, I don't know what I'm gonna name this set. So if you got this far in the video, drop a name that you would name this waist bead strand. Because I mean, I be coming up with some real funny names. Like I got one like called Chakra Khan. I got Grandma's Kitchen. And the reason why I named one Grandma's Kitchen is because it literally reminded me of my grandma's kitchen. I know it's silly, but hey, I do things with a purpose. It has a symbolization to me. But yeah, so we're just gonna continue getting these beads on to our strand. But you're gonna now, off camera, I'm gonna take some space from the other end because I have a lot and even it out. So I'll be right back. All right, so now I have enough string for this side. So we're gonna roll it around. We're gonna roll it around and then slide that piece through. Pull down. And that's it. So final look. What you think? What is her name? What will we name her? This is our baby. Okay, guys, so make sure you follow for more videos. I'm gonna be posting as often as I can. And yeah, I'll see you next episode. I'll see you next video. Peace out.